Fortis Inc., a winning company. So Fortis in BC, we know it for FortisBC, of course. And Roy, I'm sure you're familiar with them as well. So I was doing some diving into their businesses and into their financials, and just some overview of them. For their businesses, they currently have ITC Holdings Corp. It's the largest independent electricity transmission company in the United States. They have UNS Energy. It's a Tucson, Arizona-based parent company of Tucson Electric and Power. TEP serves more than 452,000 customers in and around Tucson. I'm just doing a quick overview through this. FortisBC, as we know here, Jared, Gowdy, Zarina, me. They have over 1 million natural gas customers, over 195,000 electricity customers. They have tens of thousands of kilometers of gas pipelines, and then 7,400 kilometers of power lines. That's all just in BC. You've got FortisAlberta. You've got Central Hudson, Newfoundland Power. They're the primary distributor of electricity on the island. It goes on and on. So they Fortis Ontario is actually quite a bit smaller. They only have 70,000 customers there. And
who's the big player in Ontario, Roy?
For what, power?
Yeah.
For power, yeah.
Well, Ontario Power Generation.
Oh. Is it government run?
Quasi. I'm not sure the ownership. But a big part of it's nuclear.
Oh, right.
Right. Yeah, they have a lot.
So, yeah, going back into this, basically some initial questions I asked, again, for is it a winning company? And so their operating profit, so this is operating profit before interest and taxes. It's been growing in the last 4 years, they've grown operating profit from $2.5 billion to $3.3 billion, compound annual growth rate of 7.16 over the 4 years.
Wow.
And so that's solid for utility. Some of the things that you'll see with utilities, a lot of times they're going to be at a higher multiple. Just because they're so stable, they have these giant client bases, they're bringing in huge revenue. But there have been opportunities. If you look in the last 5 years, COVID in 2020, that was the best time to buy them for price to earnings. And I always look at this, like I'm always looking at companies like if I can get something at like a 15-to-1 price to earnings multiple, so kind of like 6.6 initial rate of return, just basically what I can expect to get as a minimum if the company didn't grow. But they're a little bit higher, but still they've got a good base, and they've got a growing dividend as well. Another thing that I would look at typically is the debt to equity. So 0.5 to 1 is what I typically will look for, but not in utilities, not in like these high capital intensive businesses. So you'll look down here, you'll see their debt to equity. So basically for every $1.46 in debt, they have $1 of assets. So it is higher, but again, their utility, they talk about right on their website. They're investing to grow their power output. So there's some really good things that they're doing, and you do see their prices are fluctuating with the low to high price to earnings. But overall, like just from initial outlook, I would say, and just like from knowing the company a bit more, just like from being in BC here, and with their high barrier of entry, of course, I would say they are a winning company. They keep growing. They keep doing more power generation. There's a lot more that we could get into, of course, but even things like if you look at their key metrics, even their interest coverage is really solid. They're keeping that at 2.5 almost all the way through from 2020 to 2025. So they're very strategic on how much they're covering that interest. Also, very good for what you want to see.